All right. Hello, hello, hello. We're live. We're local. Playing All Bridges Burning. A little change of plans tonight, as you will see. We're doing the two-player variant. And let me close this real quick. We're getting a little bit late start on the stuff tonight. So yeah, Mark was unable to make it tonight. I think daylight saving time took its number on him. Patrick's running a little bit late, but that's fine because we need to talk about the two-player variant, which is that's a thing. So two-player variant is available on GMT's website, which yeah, somewhere in here, down here, online resources. And really, what it does is it takes the moderates out of the game. Sorry, it doesn't take them out of the game, but obviously that's kind of the neutral factions. So the Senate and Reds will take turns deciding the moderate actions, and whoever was in control of the moderates, they carry out prop phases, and then the actions change. So they're more or less the same. And off the top of my head, I don't know the major differences, but I'm sure they'll come up as we go. So this will just be a Reds versus Senate showdown tonight. So if you're hanging out, if you're joining the stream, welcome. Vassal is not the easiest thing to stream out of, so I hope the quality is at least watchable. It's just like it doesn't pick up Windows unless I do like a full screen grab. So if I click that, yeah, we should be in business and shouldn't have anything disastrous happen. So yeah, I'm gonna fill air for the next 10 minutes until Patrick pops into the game. I guess we can go through the setup actions and we can pop back over here. If you haven't caught my solo plays, those happen on Friday, but I'm wondering if I can recognize the differences or if it really even matters. Two selected spaces. Okay, because they're not actually spending resources. So these are probably changed on how they spend and gain resources. I think it still matters for the victory point stuff. They're still tracked for the difference, but the moderates aren't going to be spending or giving out any resources. Okay, so I'm playing the Reds tonight. Patrick will be playing the Senate, and I'm going to set up a new game. All right, there's your turnover. So Patrick will be up first. The moderates. I guess we should check who starts with Senates and Reds. Players take turns assigning all details of the moderate actions, beginning with the Senate player. Okay, so what I ought to do is get some pieces here. Can I clone? I cannot. Can I clone these? Cannot. This is a very nice vassal module, but sometimes when you have a very nice vassal module, you lose some basic functions, like finding counters. These are all player rate cards. That's too bad, because none of these look like they are clonable. So dang. Okay, we'll just figure out a way to track it. So mods will have, Senate will have control of the moderates first. Everything else looks to be the same. They never pass unless it's the last thing available. Also, their events have to have some kind of effect on the game state, which really some kind of actual effect. And there's some other limitations as well. Can't do things that just add resources since they don't really care about resources capabilities, or things that just benefit the Senates or the Reds. And they are only shifting support and opposition towards neutral. And then they can only take the full command if they're the last eligible faction on the current card. Okay. Political cubes, when they agitate at the end, they have to place. So if I'm in control of the moderates, and we get to a prop round, when it gets to agitation, I have to place Senate cubes first, and I try to place as many as possible. And then other than that, I think we're good. We'll just check the other stuff as it comes up. So that's too bad, because that means Patrick's going to have a nice chance for an opener here with starting the game off and being in control of the moderates. Still just doing a double check for the pieces. Yeah, I don't see it. Too bad. Because I'd like to be able to track that. Nothing on this map is clonable. It's really interesting. Okay, well, let's hit the first turn. We can at least talk about the cards. Hopefully these blow up for you when I hover over. That's another thing about Vassal. Like, if I do that and I'm just capturing the app instead of like my whole window grab, it will only it won't show that to you. Okay. Nice. Well, I was able to fill 8 of the minutes of dead time while we wait on Patrick. So now we wait. And we'll go from there. So if you have any questions, about the 2-player variant or all bridges burning, let me know. To help us fill time. We'll wait on Patrick. I thought about picking up the solo play of this, but I'll probably keep it going just because I just had an idea pop into my head as well. We were scheduled to. Sorry, I'm shifting gears on you. On the 20th, we're supposed to be playing Liberty or Death. March 20th at 8 p.m. I think there was going to be some kind of stream of that. I don't know if it was going to be here or somewhere else. I don't know what the plans of that play are. We might be down to 3 players. It might not be. So it could be. I could try to sway those folks to help me out with the 3-player live game, because I still want to get that on the table. All right, hold on. Oh, you know what? I never got in the Discord channel, so bear with me. I'm not in here. Now I'm in
I was
here.
about to say, it's cool, man. It's cool.
Good. How are you, buddy?
I'm wonderful. How are you, Chief?
Good. You have a good weekend?
Oh man, it was excellent, but never long enough.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, we were over at the in-laws. My wife was in a horse movie mood. I don't know if your wife gets in those moods, but here we are. So we watched Secretariat, which is actually pretty good.
I was gonna say there's only so many horse movies that come to mind, and like Secretariat's the first one.
Secretariat, Seabiscuit, and Flicka.
Seabiscuit. Okay, what's the World War One movie?
Warhorse, which is also excellent.
Okay, yeah, I remember kind of liking Warhorse for sure.
The only one I haven't seen, or it's been too long since I've seen it, is fucking Flicka. Um, but the rest of them were pretty good. Like Seabiscuit's good, because it's all 30s, 40s gangster bullshit. Secretariat's just, it's a feel good story. So,
Sure.
and then Warhorse. Warhorse is just Warhorse.
Yeah,
Big
I'd be
sad.
down for watching Warhorse again. Actually,
It's good. Good. Did you end up watching All Quiet on the Western Front, the new one?
I have not yet, but I'm sure I'll get around to it.
Fantastic. Fantastic movie.
Okay.
Fantastic. I'm a World War One movie junkie though, like 1917, top tier.
Ooh, did you
Uh,
see the Peter Jackson joint? Shit. Well,
Chulkin,
no. Peter Jackson. Those. What was that called? Those who shall not be
those who will
named.
not grow old. Those who shall not grow old.
What's up, Petey? Yeah, those who shall not grow old. Did you catch that in theaters?
I did. Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent movie.
Plus, the Peter Jackson interview at the end was just
It's
awesome.
just also good.
Yeah.
Should I hop on the Twitch too so I can see myself, or will that be confusing?
You would be able to see chat, yes. And Pete, let me know if you can hear Patrick. I think sound should be coming through. None of that's changed.
What's up, Pete?
Uh, so, I sprung the two-player variant on you at the last second. Are you familiar with it, or do you want like it's a very easy shift to do?
Yeah, give me the rundown. And if I get on Twitch, it gives me an audio loop, so I'm not going to get on Twitch.
Okay, sweet. And Pete says he can hear you. Uh,
Awesome.
the basic is starting with you. We alternate
Mhm.
control of the moderates.
Hmm.
So every time they get an
Okay.
action, it bounces back and forth, and then like whoever's in control in the propaganda round controls them. Um, when I was filling dead air, I was trying to find like
Uh-huh.
if I could make tokens or get pieces out, but they're not in the module. So we'll just have to track it, and we'll figure it
I
out.
think yeah, we just use tell you what, let me make a green pawn and a tan pawn.
Oh, look at
Uh,
you!
And if it's since tan is kind of close to white, if I'm running the mods, I'll put tan pawn on there. How's that sound? And I'm gonna try not to say tampon.
I know. Yeah. Okay. Sweet. So that's it. The menus the menu of their actions has changed. They also don't really care about resources so much. So it's on the website. It's on the GMT website for the moderate actions. If you want to go look at those.
Yeah, let me grab.
Yeah. It's just called the two player variant. Other than that, it's
How
basically the same.
sweet. How have you been enjoying our play by email of this?
Very good.
Mhm.
Um, I've
But
also really no. There's no but. I don't think there's a but.
Mhm.
I've enjoyed solo maybe more. I just don't know what to think about the moderates.
The
Where
moderates they're so weird. But that's why I like them. I mean, they're very strange.
fair. All right.
Um,
So, folks, welcome to our stream. We're doing All Bridges Burning. This is supposed to be a three-player game. We're shifting to the two-player variant. This is a three-player coin game set in Finland post World War One, and you have the Reds trying to take control of the Finnish government as well as the Senate, which kind of represent the wealthy elites, the landowners, the
monarchists.
monarchists, yeah, and then the moderates who are just trying to hold it together and not play favorites. And as far as complexity wise, this is not complex at all, but it does with the three-player sequence of play and how factions activate. It is different. Also, notable difference in how you treat cells. You want your own cells face up as much as possible. So just the sequencing is different, and how you treat your cells is also quite a bit different. Did I miss anything, Patrick?
No. No, I mean, besides the fact that it's the best coin game.
That remains to be seen. I do
I
enjoy it.
mean,
I really
it's
like the 3-player sequence scene.
it's Finland, so you should be all about it. It's
That's
World
true.
War One, which should make it all for me. Like I love it. It's it's communist revolution. It's great. It's everything. There's armored trains. What could you not like?
There's a lot of stuff going on, I guess. Let
It's
me
so good.
just bump you down a little bit. Okay. Sorry again.
All right, maybe it's not the best coin, but it's my favorite coin.
I can dig it. I can dig it. All right, you ready to get rolling?
Absolutely.
All right, I've set it up and we're ready to rock and roll. And you are up for the first card,
All right.
Mobilization in the Periphery.
Sounds like a plan.
Oh, you know what? Before we do that,
Mm,
Patrick, why don't you tell us the
yes.
Senate victory conditions?
Sure. So the Senate are looking for uh, to control town population centers, four or more population points worth of towns. So Helsinki gets me most of the way there, and then any other two cities. I think historically Vasa and Turku were both uh, pretty white leaning. So that's pretty good. And then the German vassalage and polarization needs to be greater than or equal to 5. And that is, they kept trying to get a German princeling to come be the king of Finland. So makes sense. So that is my victory conditions.
Sweet. I want opposition, which is that's probably the most familiar to fans of coin. Just
Mm-hmm.
opposition and support. I want opposition of plus admins, which are my discs, above 12, and then Russian vassalage plus polarization less than or equal to 5. Similar thing with Patrick. The deal here is you want to be in bed with the Russians, but also they don't necessarily. I guess I don't know historically what the deal was there, but game wise, you don't want to be beholden to the Russians. Is how I interpret that.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want them to take over the country, but you want them to give you enough support. Same for me and the Germans.
Yep. Sweet.
Um, and you want me to go over the moderates real quick?
Sure. Yeah. Do it.
All right. So the moderates per the two-player variant are determining victory and victory margins per the base game with the following addition. Victories checked. Adjust the player's score by -1 for each of the two levels. For each two levels, rounding down. Networks plus issues +1 minus polarization minus friendly vassalage. So what that is very confusingly saying is you want to pass lots of laws and have it greater. You want the wheels of government to keep turning, basically, and you want to have money. Excuse me, have money, which I don't see says calculated per the regular. So I would assume that they still need to have 15 or more resources.
Yep.
So
Yep.
cool, cool.
All right.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So
And with playing the 2-player variant, we're not going to implement any of the changes to the moderates rules either.
okay,
We're just playing them
that's
out
fine.
of the box. All right.
That works for me. It looks like whites are up first or Senate. I'll probably call them whites all game.
Yeah.
Just because this it goes hand in hand with my Reds being one of my favorite fucking hex and counter games, right? Reds and whites, Senate,
Sure.
Reds. Oh yeah. Okay. Um, let's see. And I apologize for any long-winded turns I take.
That's all right. We're doing it live. That's my same thing when with these like Friday streams I've kicked up. It's like
Mm-hmm.
this is what it really looks like if I sit down and do this, and you have to. Yeah, if you're here, you get to not suffer through it. You get to enjoy
Congratulations.
it.
Yeah. I do like mobilization in the periphery. It's a great card, so I will take that.
Yeah.
Um, so place two available cells in. Yeah, so we're going to place cells. put him here in. And I apologize to any of your Finnish listeners. I'm going to call it Osterbotten because that's easier to pronounce than Pojanmanha.
Oh, someone did not
But
show up with their pronunciation guide.
I did not. There's my 2 cells. That's me.
Well, let me tell you, that is Poyanma.
Pojanma, thank you. I will rely on you. I'll use the Germanic spellings. Osterbotten. Osterbotten.
Okay, another kicker on your moderate since you're in control right now. You can
Yep.
only take the full command with special, and you have to do a special if you can, if they're the last to act. So, in other words, they can only take the limited command because they can also only pass if that's their only option.
Okay. So I will take the limited command then, because that's what they can do. And I will. We'll just go ahead and rally. And we'll rally in. Can I rally in Tempari? I can. So
Tampa Ray.
Tampa Ray. So we'll go ahead and do there. And we'll do in Turku as well.
Limited command.
Oh, apologies. See, you're already catching me out.
That's all right. And then we don't worry
that's
about
me.
resources. Sweet. Russians will pass. So
Right.
get a resource, and I'll click the button.
Sounds good.
All right, Russians are up first. I'll look at political struggles first. So remove a cube from the political display, then don't really care about that. And then, yeah, that's certainly for the moderates. Joblessness, place 2 friendly cells from available or place 1 friendly active cell anywhere without enemies' active support or active opposition. Moderate resources -3. I like that event.
Good.
I like that event a lot. Okay, I'm going to take it. And I will go. So let's do the moderate resources -3 to start. And then I will place an active cell.
Oh, hold on.
Nope.
I think you are playing the upcoming event. So the current event is political struggle.
I sure am. You're exactly right. Okay. In that case, I will pass again. I want that event.
Yeah.
Moderates probably take the event here. Technically, we're not supposed to
collaborate on that.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't see any reason. I usually follow.
Here's the other thing. If they take the event, it's a 1d6. They have a 2/3 shot to place a cube, or I could just take a limited command and have them place a red cube.
Yeah, that works.
Because they don't spend resources. So they're gonna take the limited command and place a red cube.
Wouldn't you want to put one of my cubes there? Because it makes my politics actions more expensive, or my agitation more expensive, if it passes.
If it passes in favor of reds, it makes white agitation.
Oh, that's right. I had it backwards in my head.
Yep. That's all right. And while you take your turn, I will double check that.
All right. I'm just going to do a limited command again. Or I will do a limited command.
Yeah, it's how I said there.
Actually, I'm going to do a full command.
Okay.
And I'm going to do an activism. So I will do an activism in Vasa. I'll do an activism in Osterbot. How many resources do I start with? 5. I'll do one in Viputi. And I'll do one in Helsinki. Am I going over? No. So that's 4. So I'll spend my 4 resources real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4. And in activism, I will. There's not going to be a lot of. Hmm. See, I always do this. I apologize. I'm taking that back.
No problem.
Because I always think that that you have to select a bunch of places to flip.
To
So
do
I
the
will take a limit.
1d6? Yep. Yeah.
Right. I'm going to take a limited command, spend the one resource. I'll do Vasa just because Vasa makes sense. And then I will spend a second resource to do the flipping of all of my dudes. So I will activate 1d6. Here's my roll. There's a
Damn.
5. So the guy in Vasa will flip. Guy in Helsinki to Puri. And then I'll flip 2 guys in Osterbot. I'm sorry, it's probably no anywhere on the map.
Evenly, but
Uh,
you've already done evenly, right?
yep. And then I don't have anywhere because I don't have 2 inactive cells anywhere, so I couldn't have done it anyway. So that is my limited, or excuse me, my. I would have had to do a. Yeah, that's my limited command. Excuse me.
Okay. Let's see. So I acted for the. Oh, you know what? If we use those,
They disappear every
they
time.
disappear. Yep. That's okay. I'm sure we'll remember.
Oh
Probably
yeah,
not. I
right.
say that.
Yeah, no.
Okay, so it'll be you. Next card.
Okay.
Now wait a second. Undo. Why did?
Sometimes it does this, so you should be first.
Let me. I'm gonna put it there. Oh, okay. But is it getting the moderates part right? It's like doing it backwards.
So I should be. It should be you, then Senate, then me, and then we'll just flip the card. It is doing it
No,
backwards. It's
yeah,
weird.
it should be you then Senate. Yeah. Okay. Well, there we go.
Yeah.
All right, now I'm taking the event, and
Okay.
now I am placing an active cell in Torku. Okay, over to you.
I will take a.
Oh, and then Senate.
Here.
1, 2, 3.
Um. Give me a second here to think. For my whites activation, I'll do the command and special ability. I will perform a. I'll do a political event. I've got 4 active cells, so I will do, or I have 5, but I have 4 locations, so I'll do a political event in each of those. I can mark those if you like, but it seems kind of superfluous.
No, you're good. So for
So,
listeners, it's just active red cells or white cells and white control to get political events.
so there's my 4 money from that. So, and then I will go ahead and rally with that. And I'm doing a full, so any spaces or spaces up to polarization. So polarization is 3 right now. So I will add to Helsinki. We'll add to Viipuri. And I will add to uh, Osterbotten. So in each of those, I'll spend $1. So I'm down 3 resources after that. 1, 2, 3. Place a total number of cells equal to +1. Then add for each level support, -1 for each red terror. -1 for each resource. So I will add, let's just
Have a good night, Pete.
two in Spawn, one in, oops, it's the wrong cube, one in Viputi, and one in Helsinki. And that should be it. I was thinking with my Reds cap on, and like, why can't I put any bases out? It's because I don't have any bases. So that is me. It's over to mods who are going to do a limited command. And what do the mods want to do? I guess I would do in Turku, I'll do a negotiate, activate moderate cell, and deactivate a red cell, and reduce polarization. So that's what we'll do. I will activate that. I'll send yours to hidden, and then I will move polarization down. And that is the moderates. I'll go ahead and do the card. Didn't do it. There we go. We have a general strike. And the mons are up again. So it's over to you, sir.
Okay. Um. I mean, that seems good, but I don't know. I'm not going to worry about that right now. Okay, events for the moderates could be resources +3. Place an available moderates network anywhere. I think they would want to do that.
Oh, yeah. They would, yeah.
But I don't think you play them just to do that. I don't think you play them to play neutral or like their best thing. I think you play them.
I think you play them to against each other. Like,
yeah, so
like
they're going to take.
that's why yeah.
They're placing a Reds cube.
Yeah. That is fair.
All right. I am going to.
At least that's how I picture it. Now, VPJ may see this and he's gonna call us out.
Sorry, I was looking something up. On the moderates, you made me inactive.
Correct.
You son of a.
With a negotiate.
Yeah.
And I dropped the polarization, which is bad for both of us. But
well, that certainly changes what I was going to do.
Do you have to have active cells to make a base?
No, but it's 2 for. I mean, I could put 1 in like Usima or Hame and stuff where they're like safe until you can march.
Mm-hmm.
So I could do that. I wanted to terror in Turku is what I wanted to do. So this is really shifted.
Mm-hmm. Willkommen.
I don't know if a full command is worth it. With only because if I rally, so I'm thinking rally, but then it would only be rally 2 spots because polarization is down to 2.
Hey, yeah, probably not worth it.
I can't trust what you say.
Not worth it. You can't because I love this game. Had you suggested just playing with the third player being a bot with the cards, I would have been down for that too.
Sure. Yeah, I wanted to. This is fairly new. I wanted to try it.
It's cool. I like it so far. It's interesting. I like the cards though, and I like that they're bringing the cards into all the other coin games and refurbing them into the older ones. So makes them happy.
I guess I'll do limited command activism. I'll pick Turku, so I'll pay the resource for that, and I'll flip the moderates to hidden, and then I'll pay the
Yep.
other resource to do the die roll. So I have 3. I'll activate in Turku. You will be up.
Will indeed.
I'll make you at least think about it. I'll flip in Helsinki, and I will flip in Tampere. Okay. We're all set. I'm hitting the button. Looks like it's good to me. Over to you. Let's see. It is you on the mods.
Yes. No, I just did the mods.
No, I gave him. I had him give me a cube.
Oh shit, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
right after you use them.
See, this is why. Maybe I've got a. I'm gonna put a little. I've got a couple of cubes sitting here right next to me at the house. Put one in front of me.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. I tell you that $4 I spent on mathematics cubes or whatever on Amazon. These little wooden cubes are great. Okay, what the fuck do I want to do? I'm sorry, we keeping it PG or PG-13?
Oh, you're fine. I don't care.
Okay, cool, awesome, great.
I mean, your soul will be judged, but I mean that's.
I mean that's fine. I went to church today. I'll be okay. It's my once every couple of months. It's good. So we're at 20 cells on the map right now. If I do a rally, that'll get punched up to probably 24. Oof. Don't want to push it that far. I'm going to go weird because I haven't played Senate in a while. Let's do it this way. I'm going to do a command and a special ability, but I'm going to do foreign relations, and I'm going to push the German vassalage up. So that goes to there.
Okay.
And then I'll do a. I can do any special activity, or foreign relations can be done with pretty much anything. So I will form. In Helsinki, I will rally. So I'll do some rallies. So I'll do one in Helsinki. I will do one in Viipuri. My resources I got 4. And I will do one in Karelia. So there goes a Senate cell. Aha!
Oh,
See,
yep.
and this is where I get got. So
Got him.
let's pull that shit back, and let's do a let's just do a terror in Helsinki. So here's a white terror. Here is a resource. Um, here is. I guess I could do a terror in a couple of places, couldn't I? I'll do one in Viipuri too. Might as well, since. So there is 2 resources spent. There's 2 white terrors. I'll drop your reds in both of those. And there you go. And I'll tell you what, I'll spend one more resource and do a political display too to send one of yours back. Sound good?
Wow.
There's 3. I'm not going to spend any more because I want to have at least 1 money. So yeah, cool. That is the whites, my friend. Over
Oh,
to the
hold
reds.
on, sir.
Mm,
Do you place a terror mark in the political display?
you do not.
Okay, so polarization is just going to go up 2 for the 2 terror. You did, you monster.
Yeah, we're the worst kind of people.
I'd
Truly.
say. I'd say. Events. I will
It's a decent.
take the
Uh,
event because I really struggle saying Russian vassalage
mhm.
shifts down each turn.
Yeah,
So
sounds
I will
good.
take that for
Push it.
free, and then you're up for the mods.
Yes, and the mods will take the limited, like you said, because they have to every turn. And what do I want them to do? They want one side to win the political display, so I'm not going to cheat. Put mine there.
Yeah, but you don't care about it being balanced. Remember, you're not playing them.
Oh, well, I'll play a white scoop then.
Yeah, no, I think
Uh,
I think that's the difference. Like that's why it's
yeah.
bouncing back and forth between us. Because then if it gets to the prop phase and I'm in control,
Mm-hmm.
I get to pick who it resolves for. If it's deadlocked. So I think you're playing them
Gotcha.
to
Okay.
benefit you the most.
Fair enough. Then yes, I will absolutely put a guy on the political display.
Yeah, I think if you're trying to play them to the best, then you would just use the cards.
Yeah.
Right, like then you would just play the with a non-player deal.
Right. Right.
All right, I'm gonna hit the
That
button.
makes sense. Go ahead.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, hello.
Ooh. That next event is pretty spicy.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Hmm. Yeah, kind of like that. Kind of like that a lot.
Yeah. So you passing?
I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I am gonna pass because I'm gonna take it regardless. I'm starting to think about where I'm going with it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So they will limited command
Mm.
place a red cube.
Yeah.
Okay, that's that. I'm gonna hit the button, make sure it works this time.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to hit the button again. It worked.
It.
All right, February Revolution is up. Okay, Jaeger marker, sure. And Declaration of Finnish Independence.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna take the event, but I need to check here to
And there's good options everywhere.
what options does the Senate have to reduce opposition?
So the Senate, the only thing that we can do is crackdowns and
Uh,
special activities.
is that available to you right now? Can you crack
Yes,
down right now?
it,
Okay.
it yeah, it does not say. I will double check that, but it does not say like the other
Phase
ones do.
two only.
Phase two only.
Okay.
Yes.
Um,
I mean, it's not great because it adds polarization, but it does drop a white terror and move it towards neutral. So, and
um,
I have to have a significant number of stuff there. Senate control,
yeah,
active senates.
which is a shame. I would love to place this in Helsinki. That would be huge
Yeah.
if I could place it in Helsinki, but I don't think
Yes.
that makes sense.
It does not. Turku
That's
or
that's where that's where I'm thinking
yeah,
now. Oh,
Turku's
Helsinki would be
probably the
so sweet. All right,
yep.
I won't overthink it. I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna shift Turku towards.
Yeah. Yep, yep, yep. Of
Okay.
course,
Um.
I don't think that I have any ways to shift support up until I'm trying to see. I'm not seeing anything for pushing my support up. Like I think the only way I can do that is agitating.
Hmm.
Um, which is fine because I care about control.
Yeah.
Um, so that makes sense, actually, when we talk about it that way. Uh, good chat, Matt. I'm going to do limited command with the whites. And I'm going to pay a resource to do a rally in Helsinki. Um, and I think I'm only getting one. Yeah, because it's one, no red terror, so it's just one.
Okay.
Well, I'm still not the moderates. I am still the Senate. God bless America. I can't do that because it's not the first propaganda. So let me think for a second. Um, what to do? I want to do. I'm gonna pass because I don't want to think about it right now.
Okay.
And I think I'm up on mods, so I'll do limited command with the mods. And the mods are going to do what, Patrick? Do I negotiate or do I politic? Yeah, I will do a. I'll place a Senate cube. So
All
that's
right.
them. I'll click. I'll click the button.
Okay. Should be close to no markers.
February Revolution, and it is me. Well, I don't really want you to have that event. It's not a terrible event, but I really want. I'm going to take the event for the whites, but I'm going to take the Jaeger.
Okay.
So Jaeger is in capabilities. So you're up on mods.
Hmm.
Have you made your? I'm going to distract you. Have you made your brackets yet for March Madness?
No, I'm sure I will tomorrow.
Mm. That's a good workday task.
Yeah, I'll put speaking of, I'll do a little pool for hot, and we'll come up with something. I'll
Nice.
blast that in the Discord. Oh, doggy. So the moderates cannot take the command. They have to do limited command.
Yep.
Hmm. Well, I definitely want. I'll just do the cube. I thought about doing a message, but we will
Mm-hmm.
not send a message. Okay. I think I'm going to do a big command.
I'm surprised how long we've made it in this without a prop card.
Yeah, I think it's coming. I'm going to do the political event first.
Mm-hmm.
Selecting Tampere and Torku to get 2 resources.
Okay.
Now I'm
Ooh.
going to rally in Usma, Turku, Tampere,
Uh-huh.
Helsinki.
Ooh. Nice.
Um,
You're gonna pay extra resources for Helsinki, I assume.
I am.
Oh, yeah.
How many resources do I have? I have 8 resources. So I'm at 1, 2, 3, and then 4,
You're
5.
4. Yeah.
Opposition is at 4. So do I want that or do I want to? Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
I'm going to put the admin in.
Nylon.
Yeah,
Usima.
Usima. I can't. It's on the back of the playbook, and I keep setting it aside.
I'll pull up the
Usima.
GMT.
Okay.
Usima.
Yeah,
What a
Usima.
strange language. What a funny
You
language.
know, I will not lie. I've done the a little bit of the was it Duolingo or whatever to
Oh yeah,
do
yeah, yeah.
Finnish. It's fun.
Oh
And
yeah.
I know some like my name is, but that's it.
I
Turku
did this.
two. Sorry.
Yeah, I did the same thing with the Gaelic and it was, man, it's Gaelic, Finnish, all those dead languages. They're something.
Well, Finnish isn't a dead language.
I neither is Gaelic.
Okay,
That's
I
the
didn't know
that,
Gaelic wasn't,
that's
but I was like, wait a second.
that's the joke.
uh, okay, so I've done my special. They are good. We're hitting the thing.
Did you spend some money?
Prop. Oh yeah,
I don't
what did
think
I
you
say?
spent
What
some
did we
money.
say? Five.
5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Prop card. Victory.
Nobody.
Okay.
Actually, oh wait, no, you're good. You're good. You're good. Keep going.
All right. Politics. You want to? Technically, you're in control of them, but so you'll control them
Uh,
for their agitation. But
yeah. Let me look at the sequence. What is it? Die roll for
yep.
the yeah. So here's the die roll. That's a 5. It would have been nice if it was a 6, but instead, you
Okay.
are good, sir.
Which one of those do you want to resolve for red?
Oh, let's. I love Social Security, so let's go with Social Security.
Resolve for
So
reds. Okay. Resources. 3, 4. So 2 for the Senate, 4 for the Reds, and 3 for the Senate.
yeah.
Okay. Support. Russian vassalage goes down. And then agitations. So your first one costs 1 more.
Only the first one costs 1 more, right?
Only the first one.
Nice. Let's do the thing. All right, so I have an active cell in Osterbotten, so we'll do that. We'll pay 2, set it to active support. Excuse me. In Helsinki, I will pay 1 to remove the terror. Uh, or wait, do I have to remove the terror? I assume I have to remove the terror. That's how it works everywhere else.
Oh, yeah. If you're going to.
Actually,
No. If you're just doing towards support, no. But if you're going to decrease polarization, you have to remove terror first.
oh no, we'll just spend 2 in Helsinki. Boop, boop. And put it. Oh, never mind. I don't have control in Helsinki. I thought I did. I think that you put a
I put a
cube
cube there.
there.
Mm-hmm.
So I will change in Viputi. I will spend 2 resources to set it to active support. Um, I think that is it, my friend. So that is all of mine. So then it's the mods, and I think I'm up on mods, right? Or are you up on mods?
You are still up, but it's reds first.
I apologize. Yeah.
So I will. Gosh, do I just go ham here?
Yeah, because it looks like you have to remove the terror to do stuff. Not that you have any terror anywhere, that it matters.
No, only if I'm decreasing polarization, I think. So, in one space, replace 2 red cells with an admin. No terror requirement there. Activate to shift support or opposition in each space up to any levels desired if there's red admins in the space. Otherwise, up to passive opposition only. So, no terror requirement. And then decrease polarization up to the number of eligible spaces, but first paying to remove all terror, if any. Oh, there it is. It's written up above. Sorry.
Yeah, I thought I was crazy.
No, yeah. Well, that made sense. Because why? What? Otherwise, why would you remove it? So in Vipery, do you want to pay 1 more to remove that terror before you send it?
Sure. There we go.
Okay.
I
So
had just enough to do that.
I have available actions in Tampere, Turku, and Asima.
And Hame. Oh no, you don't have any active cells there.
No active cells there. Yeah. I will pay the 1 to go active opposition in Asuma, I will put an admin in Tampere and an admin in Turku. Wait, hold on. I paid too much. One. Damn it.
You were at, what were you at, 8? No, you were at 6.
I think I was at 7.
So you should be at 4 at the end of that.
I'm at 6. Hold on. Okay. There's where I paid. White Terror removed. We'll just remove that again. Okay. Try that again. So pain 1 for Asuma. That's it. Increase. Whoops. Increase opposition. Pain another 1 to place an admin in Tampere.
Yep.
Paying another 1 to increase opposition. And then paying, again, 2 more to do the exact same thing in Turku.
Getting awful close there.
Okay. Now, on the moderates, there's a caveat here for you. You're in control.
Mm-hmm.
But when the propaganda round commences, you decide all the details. Within that, unless this is the last prop round or there are no unresolved issues, no, the moderates must always first agitate to place as many political cubes as able, alternately beginning with the non-phasing player's cubes. So you have to first put a cube for me, and
That's
then
fine.
you put a cube for you.
So there's a red cube, and it's
So how many do they have available? So it's moderate pieces with 1 more population, so they're in 3. So they can do that 3 times.
Okay, so we'll put in another Senate cube, and then I would have to go back to you for another red cube, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
Or do I have to?
Let's read it again. So the moderates must always first agitate to place as many political cubes as able. So I think you have to.
Okay. So then you would get another one. All right.
Okay.
And then that's it for agitation for them.
No, we're not on final prop. Reset. Click the reset button near the into prop. Nice. All terror, sabotage, and news markers gone. I'm hitting the button.
Yeah. And that's good because now I've got the full power of this Death Star.
I have the mods.
Yep. And you are up first, sir.
Who? Flip 2 cells anywhere.
Yeah. Or play a red.
Well, they can't. They cannot do that. They cannot do that. Yeah, they can't just take an event to benefit. I do not like the fact that you're active in Helsinki, so they will flip, and they will flip the guy in Viipuri, I guess. That poor Russian troop there. Okay, over to you.
All right. Okay. I don't have any resources, so I will take the full command. I will perform. Oh, this is not a fun turn for me. I'll do a political event. I have 2 places where I have dudes, so I'll add 2. And then I will do an activism. And I will do activisms where so I can do 1 and then flip. So I'll do an activism in Helsinki just to send your red guy home. And then I will spend the other resource to do 1d6. That's 5 guys flipping.
Wait. Hold on. Back that up. He wasn't active, was he? Yeah, I you can only you're doing activism, you're just flipping them.
Oh, I apologize. I
That's all right.
apologize.
That's all right.
I will not flip that guy then because I don't want him to be active. I will still do let me look at this. Um I'll still do it in Helsinki. Here's what I'll do. And I'll flip the mod to active in Helsinki.
Okay.
That's what I'll do. And then I will still spend the extra dollar due and roll my die and get three. So I'll activate one in Helsinki, one in Vipuri, and then I have to activate one in Osterbotten. And
Okay.
that is everybody.
All right, and you have the mods for the next card.
Two. And I'll click the next card button. Boop. Trains and trains. We got lots of
Trains.
trains happening.
Who knew All Bridges Burning was a train game?
This just in. Breaking news.
Shit.
Did you
Okay. Oh, go ahead.
did you get the Aberetta or whatever it is, the 18XX rolling right for
No.
Latvia or Lithuania?
No, I hadn't even heard of it.
Oh man, it's a rolling right, but it's an 18XX, and they say that it's an 18XX. There's a stock market and track to lay, and I think it's Estonia. Is where it's set. It looks ridiculous, and there's a cat on the fucking box cover. It looks stupid as hell. So of course I backed it.
Nice.
It's gonna be good. How are we doing on? Well, there's still plenty of guys to get onto the map.
Yeah, I think there might be more here in just a second. So I'm going to do. Um, shoot. So I can get $2 right now, right? Because I've got 2 active cells. Ugh, this is frustrating. I just. I'm gonna take the event, and I'm gonna get a train.
Since I think I'm limited command man right now for the mods, so I will add one of my own cells to, or excuse me, one of my own cubes to the political display. And flip the card. Trains. And a general election. Ooh. Wow. Okay, I'm passing.
One available enemy cell in a town, then shift to any space 1 level towards. Oh, okay. You're passing. The mods are going to. Rally? Um, so they are taking the limited command no matter what, because the event doesn't do anything for them. So,
Limited command rally?
yeah, I think they're gonna rally in Helsinki.
You are an asshole, just so you know. That works.
All right. They take limited command. I go limited command to be second. And I think Reds will do activism.
Yeah. Get
And
that
just
$2.
hope we get some money somewhere. I will pick activism in Turku. I'll remove the active. Oh no.
Flip it, you mean? Or is yours remove?
No, I
We
could
can.
remove to reduce polarization, which I'm kind of.
Ooh,
Yeah, I'm gonna do that, and then I'll pay the other one to do the d6. I need a big die roll here. Okay,
that's pretty
okay.
big die roll right there. That's pretty tasty.
I'll flip in Hame, Turku.
You're gonna flip all your guys,
Hame, Turku. Then I have to do another one in Tampere for 4.
and then you only have a guy in Hame. So
All right. All right, I'm hitting the button.
nice. Do it.
All right.
All right. Well, I'm gonna take the event.
Okay. And you
And I'm
have the
gonna put.
mods.
I do. So I'm gonna put one of your dudes in Turku. That's not your dudes. Put one of your dudes in Turku. And I'm gonna shift Helsinki to passive split.
Okay. You're on mods.
Reds are up, sir.
Oh, look at that. I will limited command. I need money. Okay, coming up, food supply issues. Ever rising prices spark unrest. In one space with a friendly cell, Senate or Red's free tear regardless of active status, removing one enemy cell.
Good.
Modern resources -3. Um, shit. Care about. Okay, I'm gonna take the command,
Yeah.
and I'm going to rally, and I'm gonna get $4. I'm doing political event to start, and then I'm gonna
Yep.
rally in. Osima. And Helsinki, paying 2 there. And we'll do Karelia.
Yeah.
So I'm paying 4 resources.
Mm-hmm.
For 1 in Helsinki, there's -2, -3, but I get 2 in Asima. Oh, I could get 3 guys in Asima. Do I want 3 guys in Asima? Sure, why not?
Actually, I think you can get. Yeah, 3 guys. Never mind.
Yeah,
Excuse me.
yeah. Yeah, I'm going to add that third one. Okay. Now you on the mods.
Yeah. And they'll take a limited command. And we'll do a political display.
Okay. Hit that button.
You got it. Right. So it's mods again. You've got the mods.
They will limited command and give the Reds a cube.
All right. So that's whites. Whites will pass. Take the resource.
Okay.
I'll click the button. Good.
Shit.
Oh, god damn it.
Not what I
All right.
wanted, though.
No, but you may end up winning. All right. This right here. It's pretty close.
Well, that's the first thing we check though is victory, right? And
Yeah.
I don't have it. I would have needed 2 more opposition,
Hmm.
and vassalage is vassalage is right. No, vassalage would be too high too.
Yeah.
I'm more upset that you will get you're in control of the moderates, right?
Yes.
So you will decide how.
You mean I will decide the Senate will be getting this political team.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, which is at where we are at. We are can't roll less than a 6, so I will allocate our working days. We'll go resolve the Senate.
Okay. Go to resources.
Actually, if you don't click anything, there's a big button that says apply resource income.
Oh,
There
hold
you
on.
go.
Where do you see that? Hold on, let me do
You
undo real quick.
so we did the hold on. You
Oh,
keep
okay.
clicking things.
I drag
Yeah,
down, apply resources income. Look at that.
yeah,
Okay, Russian vassalage drops, and then you're up for agitation.
yeah. And it's costing you 1 extra this time, so let me go look at my
Both of us 1 extra for the first one.
on the first one. All right. So I actually don't have anywhere where I can agitate. So over to you, sir. I guess I could decrease polarization. Uh, for each space with Senate control, do that or decrease polarization. I don't want to spend my resources to do that, so I'm good.
Okay. I will pay 2 resources to increase. Oops. Polarization in Hame.
Okay.
And nope, can't do that. I don't have a cube there, but I will not do that. Okay. Well, that's too bad.
Yeah, this came at a really weird time. Like a good time, but a really weird time.
Yeah, I would have liked it not to come. That's what she said.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Damn.
that's not what my she says, but I'm sorry. I'm not, but
So we need to shift Red's revolt to next event,
we
right?
gotta, yeah, we gotta, yeah.
Okay, so that's coming. That's what she said.
Yep.
Um, I can't really shift support anywhere else. I kind of agree with you. I'm not going to spend money on that. So moderates, you're in control. So they place
So for
cubes. So me, you, me.
yeah, so you, me, you. That's it because I think that's as many spaces as there are.
Victory,
So
reset, click it end. Next event,
Red Revolt.
Red Revolt.
So you must take. You are first, but you get the event, which is gross because you're gonna blow up Helsinki.
Mm-hmm.
All right, time to go. Remember when the Germans land.
Like when they. You mean like when their
It's
actions come up? It's like anytime it says
yeah,
Germans
it's
at the top.
yeah,
Okay, yeah, I think I blow up Helsinki, right? Like that's a
yeah.
no-brainer.
That's what you have to do. Yeah,
Okay.
you must, because now I gotta go take it.
Remove all Senate or free rally there. Rally isn't exciting. That's just putting me a cube. So return to available, return to available. Not enough to take control, but I don't really care about that. If I free rally there, I mean, if you
Still,
rally there, you come back with two, because
yeah,
I need to remove that sport. That's neither here nor there. Okay. Play capabilities.
we're both doing that now, right? Or you're playing your red ones
Yeah.
first. Yeah, red's first, then me.
Red's
So
first. Okay. So, where do I want this prepared, and where do I want this trained? Um,
I gotta go look up to see where the capabilities. Like, can I put a capability in Helsinki?
I believe you can. My concern is, can I put a train in Asima?
Yeah, because there's a train space for it.
That's like for progressing it down the tracks. Oh, you mean like it sits in Asima and then it can move to Helsinki?
Yeah, I think. Look, living rules.
Hey, Dylan. Yeah, thanks for coming by. We're using the two-player variant where we like alternate control of the moderates, so it's a little different than like using a bot or anything. They're still limited in what they can do, but it does provide some interesting decisions. So I will put prepared in Helsinki for sure. It's just a
Yeah,
question, where am I going to put this train? Uh, yeah, it's ended up being more. There's a little nuance. It's very simple to execute their actions. You don't have to worry about money for them, or you don't spend their money. They still accumulate money. Um,
I've liked it. I've liked the switching them back and forth.
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know about you, but where is?
Okay. Reds place their markers with any of their on-map cells. Senates place Jaeger markers in Vasa. Other capabilities may be placed anywhere along a continuous line of adjacent spaces formed by. No, that's you. Yeah, the three-player sequence of play is huge for the series. I really like that. Kind of
Really?
changing how cells are their active and inactive side at play is also really interesting. Um,
You did not pick up people power, right?
I did not. I don't think I've ever P500 a coin game. Maybe one of the like the Roman one way back when.
Yeah,
But
it's fair. I uh I have that one coming soon, quote unquote. Um, and I'm curious to see how they do a much more modern version of the three-player game. I'd be curious to see how it plays. Looks gorgeous, but are you still you're still trying to figure out where to put your train, right?
yeah, it goes with any of my cells. So then I'm just. So I think I can put it there, but then. So I think it goes in Asima, and then like when they move and attack with the train, they move like it goes one, and then it goes two, I believe.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay.
That's your last capability, right?
Yeah, yeah, that's it.
All right, and then for mine, I gotta remember. Where were you? What number were you looking at in the rules for that?
It is page 8, 2.4.1.
2.4.1. Thank you.
Yeah, yours are different. I think you start in Vasa and kind of like branch out from there.
So yeah. So I'll put it prepared in Osterbotten, and I'll put one in um, Sumi. I gotta make sure I can do that. Da-da-da. Yeah, adjacent formed by Vasa and spaces with Senate cells. Okay, so I can't actually put that prep marker out. Is that what I'm reading correctly? I guess I put it in Vasa because that's
Yeah.
the only other legal place I can put it. I think.
Yeah, I think you like kind of trace back there for lack of better.
Yeah. Cool. Um. So that's that. What's next on the Red October?
So real quick, it says provinces with the train symbol. That just means the literal track running through that. So that's there, I believe.
Hmm?
Okay. Um, adjust. Uh, power.
Because you could put it if you didn't want to put it there, you could put it in this space. That way, it can drive around other places.
Oh yeah, but I want it. We're coming
Yeah.
for Helsinki.
Yeah.
Okay, so number of German troops from out of play to the German forces box corresponding to the German vassalage.
Good.
You did that?
Yep. I got four. So
Okay, remove random Russian troops or place new ones in one random town with red pieces corresponding to the current Russian vassalage.
so
So I'm
current
down to
vassalage is
two.
two.
So I'll remove 1 to 2 will be Poyanma, 3 to 4 will be Viipuri, and 5 or 6 will be Helsinki. Because I got to remove one, right?
Yep.
All right. Yeah, so kind of moving clockwise around the map on the reds. Shit.
Nice. Love to see it.
And guess it goes
Yep.
out of play. Well, that
You'll love to see it.
was unfortunate. All right,
Yep.
I'm up on the mods.
Yeah.
All right, limited command. Moderate moderates. They are going to rally in. This is kind of silly, but I think they're gonna like rally in Vasa.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Okay.
Makes sense.
All right, over to you.
We got rally hats on for days. So first I'll do what space is in active in opposition. I'm gonna do my rally first. Is what I'm gonna do. So we're gonna rally in Helsinki. We're gonna rally in Viipuri. We are going to rally in Vasa. We're going to rally in Sumi. This is going to be a lot of rallies. We're going to rally in Karelia.
Hold on, hold on. You can
Mm-hmm.
do 3
Oh,
rallies.
it's three.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit. Shit. Okay, well we'll do the three cities then. That's what we'll do.
Okay.
That makes the most sense. So, and we'll do Vipuri first because it's the easiest. So I'm gonna spend my three resources real quick. One, two, three. So in Vipuri, we are getting 1, 2, 3 total for the 2 levels of support there. It's getting hard to find a place to click. There we go. There's my 3 there. Helsinki, I'm getting 2. Senate. Senate. And in Vipuri, getting 3. Senate. 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 Okay. And then I will go ahead and perform a. What do I want to do? I will do a in Helsinki, I'll do a prepare. So in that, I will. Can I place a sabotage marker? Says on a attached border. Can I keep you from putting your train into Helsinki? I think I can. Let me go find the sabotage rules.
Yeah, that's a good question.
I feel like I can,
Use
but
the
I have
sabotage.
lots of good feelings.
Yeah, because the border is literally the border, not the train space I'm on. And so
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Let's put a sabotage. Shoop.
Beastie Boys
Nice.
intensifies.
Yeah, I was about to say. I was thinking it in my head. It
Oh
was
yeah.
happening. Yeah. And if you were adding music to this, I know what you'd be adding.
I
Shall I?
really like this live. Like this is really good live.
I
I mean
you
every
see
game is
why?
right.
Sure, but this is all bridges burning. Like, I love this game. It is one of my favorite games in my collection. Um, top 10 easily in my collection. Maybe even top 5.
Top 10 all time not in your collection, or just top 10 in your collection?
Top 10 in my collection. Period.
Does it crack your top 10 of all time, period?
Probably. I mean, what have I played that it's not in my collection? I mean, a bunch, but um, I don't know. There's a lot. It's really overcrowded right now with blind swords
Fair.
and men of iron. It's
Okay.
I was I mean I don't know if you saw the pictures today, but
I did.
I cranked out some more currents down, man. It's so good. I love blind swords.
Yeah, would you I was doing something but I saw it, and then did you basically say to the effect that that's your favorite Civil War?
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah, because I played and now I haven't played
You got to play
big giant
GCACW,
fat ass. Yeah, I got to play GCACW.
which is
I mean,
not
any.
not fat ass line of battle. GCACW, you're gonna put it down, maybe not. I
Mhm,
put it down. I'm like, what the hell am I getting into? And then it's like
mhm.
this really elegant, very like actual, very uncounter dense. Like
I mean,
it's so good.
every time I look at it, it feels like like exactly like you said. I'm like, oh my god, this is a lot. So that's very heartening to hear you say that it isn't
The rules are,
compared to. Go ahead. Sorry.
no, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but like I think the general consensus is the rules of GCACW are not beginner friendly, but then once you start to play it, I think it really shines with sorry, got lost my train of thought. It just shines
Mhm.
once you see it play. Like when I sat down to read the GCACW rules, it didn't click, and then when you play it, it's like, oh, this is way easier than what these rules make it out to be. So
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's right now. I mean, I've got Atlanta as ours, which I hear is one of the better titles in the series. Um, and it helps that I live here, right? So
right,
I need to play it. I was going to play it with Brian, but I double booked myself. Imagine that. I'm sure there wasn't any alcohol involved in that. Um, and Hollywood and I had been trying to get Heights of Courage to the table for a long time, so he won out. But at some point, I need to get Atlanta as ours to the table, or any of them. I really want to play like, uh, yeah, any of them. But GBACW is, man, that game is heavy. I mean, it's not, but it's a lot. Especially when I can get the same kind of command and control feeling from blind swords with 15 pages of rules as opposed to what is it 45 for GBACW. So
yeah. So if On a side note, Kyle Seeley used to have a U.S. Civil War video on his YouTube channel. I actually don't know if it's not up anymore. Anyways, I watched his video before I bought U.S. Civil War when I was getting into Hex and Counter War games.
Mm-hmm.
So Kyle is like the one who influenced U.S. Civil War. He's done lots of videos on Civil War games. I generally
Yeah,
think that he kind of knows what he's talking about when it comes to Civil War games.
sure.
Kyle says that Line of Battle is more streamlined than GBACW. Line of Battle, of
Okay,
course, the multi-man publishing game. I have played Line of Battle. I've not played GBACW. They're different games. They're at a
sure,
different scale, but
sure.
Blind Swords is more streamlined than Line of Battle. So, like, it's where I'm
What
going
I
with that is like, obviously, I'm going to then assume and understand what you're saying that Blind Swords is just an easier game to play than
it is.
GBACW.
It gets out of the way, right?
Sure.
Like and I like games that do that. I don't want to be futzing around with rules for 2 hours every time I sit down to play, you
Right.
know.
Right.
But I do want to try. Somebody recommended to me on Twitter the Civil War Brigade series by
Uh huh.
MMP,
Yep.
which is super, or I guess the Gamers, which is super out of print. I think for everything, so fits right in with the MO.
Well,
Um,
it's out of print, but I think a lot of those games can be picked up on the cheap.
yeah, they look like they're on the cheap, and they've got some really cool battles, and there's like 15 of them, so 15 or 20 of them, I think, and I don't know. That may scratch the itch that I'm looking for. But I don't know. I've got Into the Woods and I've got Swords and Bayonets on pre-order, um, or P500. But I don't know. I want to really like GBACW, but it's it's hard for me coming from Blind Swords to it. It's just kind of rough. So
Well,
but
and then
that's
also it's like with Line of Battle, that's not chit draw. So,
a
but it obviously is chit draw with Blind Swords. So there's, I don't know, maybe if you really wanted to justify it, well, there's probably reasons to justify it anyway. It doesn't really
oh
matter.
sure.
All right, let's see what the by the
I
way,
was about to say.
Line of Battle is based off the Brigade Civil War Brigade series.
Oh, well, okay. So,
It just adds like a command structure to it. So if you did not for whatever reason, there is a approachable line of battle game called To Take Washington, and that one's not buku out of print. Anyways, I'm
sweet.
gonna see what the
Okay.
next event is, but we might call it here.
Okay.
Um, so it
Yeah,
would be
because
you.
yeah, it's what are we at? I just did or I guess technically you just did the mods, so it would be back to me for the mods, right?
Yeah,
Um, before since it is phase two, it might be a good place to call it for
I'm actually
tonight.
thinking that because then I can brush up on the
Combat.
attack rules. Yep.
Yep.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
then we can chat offline about if this is what we want to pick up on Tuesday for Stolen for Tuesday.
Well, let me check my calendar. I think I'm still good for Tuesday. But let me just double check it while I got you. Because this is what everybody wants to listen to is Patrick checking his calendar. Um, and talk about Civil War games while we're playing All Bridges Burning.
Well, it's basically a
Uh,
Civil War game. Just
don't
different.
we have? I feel like we have an RPG this week. I feel like I have
I
one
can't pull my
scheduled.
calendar up because then it like shares my whole window. So
Yeah. So I am no good. I've got some for Tuesday. I've got I think I originally thought that this was replacing our Tuesday. So I've got Blind Swords, funny enough, with Rob on Tuesday.
oh, nice.
Uh, yeah, introducing him to Stonewall Sword, which is such a good intro to Blind Swords. Um, so I'm thinking we can talk offline, but probably April, which you probably could have guessed that.
All right, fair enough. So I don't know if there will be a continuing stream of this. We'll figure it out. We'll worry about that and cross that burning bridge when we get there. But I'm gonna save this as soon as the stream's over. Everyone, thanks for watching. Patrick, thanks for pivoting to the two-player game. And sweet. All right, I'm gonna hit this button.